Alright students, this is the place value chart, and out of all the things we've learned or will learn this year, I cannot stress enough how much of importance it is to memorize this chart. Alright, I know it looks like a lot, but from how you guys have done so far this year, you guys are doing really good with this. But it needs to stick in your mind for the rest of your life. Okay, so that's what this video is for. You can review this video as many times as you need to until you never forget it. And you will never forget it at some point. I myself will not forget this. Okay, I don't need to study this every day. It just is what it is in my mind, okay? So you will get there. But anyways, there are some strategies that you can use to ease your memory into this. And one of the easiest strategies is to use periods. Okay, use periods. Alright, so I've written everything out for you. Okay, you got to memorize this, but the periods will help you understand this even easier. Alright, and the periods are at the top. I've already labeled them for you. This is the ones period, the arrow here. This is the thousandths period, millions period, billions period, and the trillions period. And for the most part, students, y'all don't have trouble with the ones, the thousands, and some of y'all are pretty good with the millions. But you get the billions, trillions, and millions sometimes mixed up. You get them confused. So if you understand the periods and the order of the periods, you won't make that mistake anymore. So the ones come first, thousands come second. The millions are the first of the illions, okay? The millions is the first period that comes in the illions. All of these have illions in it, but the millions is first, the billions is second, the trillions is third. So MBT. Millions, billions, and trillions. That's the order. Alright? So, also, there's a pattern. If we look to the bottom of this number, there's a pattern. Okay, and if you look close enough, you will see it. Alright? It goes by this. You have the ones to the left of the decimal. And please start here. This is a good gauge to start with, is your decimal. That's a good starting point. So we have the ones, the tens, and the hundreds. Okay? Now if you notice here, we have tens and hundreds. Alright? You will see tens and hundreds throughout the rest of this number here. Alright, so ones, tens, hundreds, then we go to thousands, then we have 10,000s and 100,000s. So there's those tens and hundreds again. So then we have the millions, and then we have the 10 millions and the 100 millions. The billions, the 10 billions, and the 100 billions. The trillions, the 10 trillions, and the 100 trillions. So you see this pattern here? You underline this again. You got 10, 100, 10, 100, the 10, the 100 here, the 10, the 100 here. Okay, you see this pattern here? Once you understand that pattern, it's so much easier. So you have the ones, tens, hundreds, and it starts all over again, but with the thousands. It starts all over again, but with the millions. It starts all over again with the billions, and so on. Okay, so those are just some simple keys here to help you with your memorization practice. Alright, so let's look to the right of the decimal. And we see some similar words here, but there's a difference here. Alright, so we're on the right side of the decimal now. And as you notice, it doesn't start with the ones place or once. Okay, it just goes straight into the tenths place. Okay, and most of you students have this down already. But let me underline it just in case you need some extra visuals here. All of these numbers are going to end with THS. Makes a th sound. Alright, and it starts with the tenths. That's what's so imperative that you know, is it starts with the tenths. And then it just goes on with the pattern. If you understand it goes first tenths, the rest won't make a mess of it. So the tenths, the hundredths, the thousandths, the 10,000ths, and the 100,000ths. Alright? This just takes a lot of practice and memorization, but you will come to a point where you do not forget it anymore. Trust me.